stop using liquid heroin?
Yeah, no, they just was like, that wasn't what we came from. That wasn't what a nigga was
Nigga's
on.
a fiend.
Because you're asleep behind the wheel? Sir, I was knocking on this door for a long time.
I was tuned in to Let's Rap About It, and listen to this. There was one moment that completely went left for me, and low-key exposed something weird about Joe. He's the kind of friend you have to stay on guard around, because once he gets too comfortable, he starts saying reckless stuff like there are zero boundaries. Dave East opened up about his past struggle with lean and how he managed to overcome it. And hold up, before anything else, that deserves respect. Being able to admit that publicly and actually beat it is not easy at all, and that takes real discipline and strength. So yeah, shout out to Dave East for standing on that and being honest about his journey. Now don't get it twisted. The jokes and slick comments can come later, but that moment wasn't about clowning or antics. That was a serious grown man conversation between Dave East and Mino about addiction and pushing through a dark chapter. And then Jomo jumps in and calls him a dope fiend, laughing like it's a joke. He laughed at his own co-host, his friend, his so-called little bro, for opening up about something deeply personal and real. And that's where it crossed the line. What kind of big bro even does that? What kind of big bro mocks someone for surviving something that could have taken their life? Nah, that's actually crazy to me, for real. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this. Do you think that moment was just playful banter, or do you think Dave East was genuinely trying to say something important right there? Because honestly, that message could have helped a lot of young listeners. Their audience likely includes people struggling with lean right now, and that's not
When I was fucking with the lean, when I left that shit alone, every nigga that I was still cool with, that was still sipping, I need to cut that shit out.
Oh, that's fine.
So I would never keep promoting it, like, you know what I'm saying?
So did somebody tell you, yo, bro, you need to do better. You need
Mad
You need to stop. You need to
a
get
few
off the drugs.
homies
Stop being a
wasn't
drug addict. Did they tell you?
wasn't for that. You know what I'm saying? A few of my homies wasn't for that. What he
They
said?
tell you stop using liquid heroin?
And that silence is exactly what keeps the cycle alive. That's the part that really doesn't sit right with me at all. But listen, here's the part people keep glossing over. You had an artist who was really deep in that lifestyle at one point, and he made the tough decision to walk away. He had the nerve to say, nah, I'm done with this. And let's be real, that's not easy at all. He even said he's reaching back to people he used to be around who are still in it, telling them to stop too. That's growth. That's accountability. And when somebody does something right, we give credit where it's earned. Now don't get it twisted though. When somebody slips up, we still gonna talk about it in the comments. That's just how it works over here. So let me ask you straight up. Do you think Jim Jones was really moving like a big bro in that moment? Or do you think he was turning Dave East into the joke? Was he trying to clown him, or was it more about chasing reactions and stirring up online drama? Sometimes this stuff feels staged for the internet, but other times it really doesn't. And with Joe, this honestly feels like his real personality. This doesn't come off like a play for views at all. It feels like exactly how he'd respond if a little bro came to him saying, "Big bro, I'm struggling and I need help." Remember when Dave East had that situation where he fell asleep at the light and the police pulled him over? He was telling them, "I'm Dave East, I'm a rapper, I'm with Wu-Tang," trying to explain himself. And they basically told him none of that mattered in that moment. From their perspective,
Like, that wasn't what we came from. That wasn't what a nigga was
Nigga's a
on.
fiend.
Wait,
This nigga shooting it.
East was
man
on
shooting.
heroin? What the fuck? What happened? When did that happen?
Yo, I thought it was a serious moment. That's what I thought.
That's what I thought. I was trying to tell you some real shit.
I thought, right, I was with you.
I don't know where that went.
You was venting,
Whoa.
and then I heard different music.
Now I was
when
on the
you was
age.
talking.
I don't know.
That was crazy. No, serious. Let's bring it back
He was
though.
on the brown.
Right, that was.
so when you really look back at it, this could have been a moment where Joe showed some maturity instead of cracking jokes. This was the perfect window for a real PSA, something aimed at younger listeners who think substance use is cool just because the music makes it sound flashy. The culture already packages it like a lifestyle, like it's normal, like it's tied to success. Once that image gets pushed enough, people stop recognizing the danger. They stop seeing where it actually leads. And that's exactly where big bro energy is supposed to show up. So here's the real question. Listen closely. Was that really big bro behavior, or was it just another opportunity missed? And let's be real, if that's how he speaks about Dave East in public, imagine how he talked about Jules Santana, who went through an even tougher struggle in the spotlight. Dave East, at the very least, came out still standing, still sharp.
No,
That was
I
crazy.
said liquid. Like they call.
But he wasn't on. Okay, he
they
was
call
on.
lean liquid heroin.
Okay, got it.
It's
But
the expensive heroin.
understood, 100%. But listen,
It's for the youth, man.
but did somebody said to you that you should stop,
Right.
And pulled you up.
A
That's
few
somebody that you
people.
respect.
Yeah,
I think it
like
got a lot to do
close
with-
friends, like a couple close people to me wasn't.
That's exactly why this whole situation hits different. He can still feel his face, right? So let me ask this, straight up. What did he ever say to Jules Santana when he was really going through it? Did he clown him with names? Did he laugh it off? Or did he move a little differently when the cameras were off? Did he treat Jules the same way he treated Dave East right there in public? Did he turn him into a punchline for jokes and laughs? Or did he actually pull him to the side and say, yo, little bro, this ain't a good look right now? Like, did he ever say, you're not showing up how you used to? You're not locked in the studio. Something's off.
If it's what? David Brewster? Sounds good. Can you do me a favor and step out for me, okay?
I'll call.
Yes, sir. Because you're asleep behind the wheel? Sir, I was knocking on this door for a long time. Huh? I know you did, I know, but you were sleeping. Don't be reaching, you don't need to be reaching around, all right?
Or did he actually step up like a real big bro when it counted? Because let's be honest, he rarely comes off like a big bro to anyone around him. But make no mistake, he clearly wants that top tier respect. He's chasing that OG Godfather level status. And it's not about drip, clothes, or style. It's about how you move in serious moments in life. That's when real big bro energy shows itself. This was one of those moments. The show, entertaining, no doubt, packed with wild antics. But right here, this should have been a reality check. It could have been a grown man moment that even upgraded past episodes if handled right. He could have stopped the room on the spot and said something real. He could have said, listen, we joke on this show. We talk money, we talk success. But to the young people watching, if you're struggling with addiction, get help now. That alone would have changed everything. Coming from a big bro figure, that message actually lands. Straight up saying this isn't where you want to be in life, clean it up now, could have reached someone who really needed to hear it. And he could have saluted Dave East the right way, acknowledged him for cleaning up his life, getting himself together, and showing up as a solid voice on the show. That's how you uplift someone. That moment could have elevated the whole platform, not just for views, but for real impact. Because let's be honest, someone in that audience, someone in those comments needed that message. Instead, the moment got wasted. Dave East shared something personal, something real, and it got turned into jokes again. And that's what makes it hit even harder, because he's seen this before. He watched his own little brother, Jules Santana, battle the same addiction and lose publicly. Once the teeth go, once the career slows, once that spark fades, it's hard to bounce back. People once said Jules could have been the next Jay-Z, a real top-tier star. That potential didn't disappear for no reason. He's seen the reality up close. That's why turning this into jokes just doesn't sit right. That was the moment to pivot. That was the opening for the mature version of Jim Jones to show up. The real big bro version, the grown man energy, not the same old antics and jokes. This could have been the turning point where the message shifted completely. No more pushing reckless behavior, no more dressing it up like a flex. Remember when he had that liquor brand? Whatever happened to that? Who knows? But the point is, this was the chance to show growth. Honestly, 50 Cent might even have to scoop that up and rebrand if there's anything left there. That's business talk, not jokes. But instead, the ball got dropped again, and it keeps happening. So the real question is simple. When are we actually going to grow up? Now I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments and keep it respectful. If you rocked with this breakdown, make sure you like this video, share it, and subscribe to Drip Z. Help the channel grow by hitting that hype button.